It's my life and I can do what I want to. Yeah, yeah. I make time for the things I like. Yeah, yeah. Baby, we can do this all night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you only live once, live like that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can see by the title, is going to be tips on keeping your kitty fresh all day. So without further ado, we're not going to talk too much for this video, but make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you never ever miss an upload. So I know y'all love my hygiene videos. Y'all always be like, you want hygiene videos, so there's another one for y'all, but I'm not going to turn my channel into a hygiene channel, but I still will do hygiene videos if you guys do enjoy them. So comment down below anything else hygiene based that you kind of want me to touch on more. If I didn't touch on it, yeah, definitely comment down below and I'll do my best to make that video for you guys as well. So like I said, today's video is going to be tips on keeping your cookie fresh all day. So yeah, let's just get right into this video. So first thing I'm going to say is your cookie is not going to smell like a cupcake. It's not going to smell like a cookie. It's not going to taste like a cookie, like a chocolate chip cookie. Like, it's not going to smell like it. So don't expect your stuff to, that it has to always smell like vanilla cupcakes or what have you, because that's just not realistic, and the human body isn't made like that to smell like that. So just be aware of that, because I know a lot of girls, like, they aren't educated and they don't know what's normal and what's not normal. It's not normal for your cookie to smell like roses and flowers and all of that unrealistic stuff. So just be mindful of that. But what I do want to say is everybody has their own like natural odor. I feel like when your natural odor is off, and when it is off, there are several things that can be throwing it off. So but my first tip is to make sure that if something is just like all around not right or out of nowhere, you just don't know what it is, I would just recommend going to the doctor first and foremost, just to make sure you don't have a yeast infection, because that is very common with teenage girls. Yeast infection or any other infection, or if you're sexually active, STDs or anything like that, don't play about your health, because your health will not play with you. So make sure if it is like something serious or alarming that you are going to the doctor. Don't be scared to go to the doctor. I know a lot of girls, they don't go to the doctor because they're embarrassed, or they don't want to tell their mom because they're embarrassed or what have you. But people are genuinely here to help. This is their job, is to help you, make sure that you're healthy and everything is fine down there. So yeah. But besides that, my first tip on keeping the cookie clean down there is making sure that you're treating your cookie with respect every day, and you're actually cleaning her every day. Like, she needs to be clean. I know that they are self-cleaning. As we know, discharge is the way that we self-clean our bodies, but down there we do sweat a lot, and there's a lot of friction and moisture. But warm bacteria likes to grow in warm and moist places, so you want to make sure that you are cleaning yourself daily down there with an unscented fragrance-free soap. You don't want anything that's too strong. No vanilla, no Bath and Body Works, no Victoria's Secret, nothing strong or anything like that. You just want to keep it real mild, and maybe something for like sensitive skin down there. If you watch my hygiene videos, my hygiene routine, that I like to use the Dove White Bar. It's very mild, it's not strong. I haven't had any issues with that. But you do want to be mindful that the soap does not go on the inside of the vagina. A lot of people, when I say oh yeah, I use soap down there, whatever, they're like, you put soap on the inside, whatever. No, I do not put soap on the inside, y'all, but I do like to wash the outer part of it, because that is something that just needs to be clean, period. But for the inside, you know, I like to use just water, just warm water in the shower. If you have a detachable shower head, I know some people like to take their shower head off and, you know, get the warm water and, like, you know, spray their stuff down there and make sure that everything down there is like clean from the inside. The water kind of just flushes it out. It's something that I like to do with my detachable shower head. But if you don't have a detachable shower head, I actually know that some people actually will like lay down in their tub and like squat their legs open and let like the bath water run down on it and like clean it out or whatever. That's not something that I've done before, but I have heard that people are actually doing that. So if it takes that, if that's what you gotta do to make sure that you're clean, suit yourself. But that's not something that I do. Like I said, I have a detachable shower head that I can kind of just adjust the water. It's like a warm, comfortable setting for me, and, you know, I just make sure that I clean myself properly down there with that. And when washing down there, I know some people probably aren't going to agree with this, but me personally, I grew up using washcloths. I do not use a loofah down there. I honestly do not see how somebody can use a loofah down there to clean themselves. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it's literally a ball of plastic. So I recommend, you don't have to listen to me. If you want to use loofahs, you can use that or whatever. Me personally, I don't think that that's gonna work best for me. I don't feel super clean if I was using a loofah to clean my stuff down there. So I recommend using a washcloth and just, you know, lathering the soap on there, cleaning the outside of it, and then making sure you're rinsing everything out. And when you want to clean like kind of like the inside section or around it, you can like kind of use the washcloth, obviously with no soap on there, and like clean around that part. If you need more of like a deeper cleaning, you want to make sure that, you know, everything is right down there. Feel me? Okay, so my next tip on making sure that you're keeping fresh all day is to carry around, you know, some baby wipes, making sure that they are fragrance free. You know, if you're going to be out all day and you have a lot of stuff to do, or maybe you just have like a lot of errands to run or whatever the case may be, and you kind of just want to freshen up throughout the day, you can carry some fragrance free, like I said, baby wipes, you know, just in case, you know, you go to the bathroom real quick, you want to freshen up. Or if you have to go out and you don't really have time to like take like a whole shower, you know, you can kind of just take some baby wipes, wipe down real quick, make sure that everything is clean and fresh, and, you know, and that's something that can kind of hold you over until you are able to take like a full shower. So I recommend carrying around baby wipes, especially, you know, if you're on your period. You want to make sure that you're carrying around baby wipes, because toilet paper doesn't get all the blood and stuff off. Sometimes toilet paper actually can get like stuck down there with the blood, and then it's like a mess, a hot mess. So make sure that you're bringing some baby wipes that can just kind of make the process a little bit more hygienic and sanitary. You don't want to be walking around smelling like dry blood, because that's not cute, that's not the goal. But yeah, so I recommend carrying around some baby wipes if you know you have like a super long day, or you may have to go out but you don't have time to take like a full-blown shower. That's something that I would recommend ladies to do. Also, along with the period thing, make sure you guys are changing your tampons and pads regularly. I know that most of the boxes on the tampons or pads say that, you know, they last up to 8 to 10 hours. Baby, do not sit in that pad for 8 to 10 hours. Do not sit in that tampon for 8 to 10 hours, especially if it's like the first 3 days of your cycle when it's like the heaviest. Do not do it. Like, that is like, I feel like that's kind of like a recipe for disaster. It's gonna smell disgusting. You're gonna have a lot. It's gonna be a big mess. Honestly, I can just kind of just picture the smell, and it's just gonna be a hot mess. So I would not recommend you to do that. Don't let all that stuff sit down there for long periods of time like that. But yeah, make sure you're changing your stuff regularly. Even though the boxes do say, you know, we can last up to 8 to 10 hours, whatever, I recommend, you know, changing it at least every 2 to 4 hours at the minimum, you know. So yeah. So another tip for keeping your stuff fresh down there is trying to wear cotton underwear. You want to make sure that you try to wear cotton underwear as much as possible, just because you want to make sure that your cookie is breathing down there. And cotton underwear is very breathable. You know, she's getting her air. We want her to breathe like she has to breathe too. You don't want it to get too trapped down there and stuffy, and that's just really going to contribute to an odor. So, you know, sometimes, you know, we like to wear our cute little lace or silk satin panties, and that's okay sometimes, but on the regular, I would recommend wearing cotton panties as much as you possibly can. But yeah, just because, you know, like I said, you want everything to be breathable down there, and you don't want nothing to get stuffy or what have you that can contribute to an odor that we are trying to avoid. Also, I know some people don't really want to do this, but me, I recommend sleeping without underwear. Like, this is probably the best thing you could possibly do for yourself. Me personally, I do not sleep with underwear on, and a lot of people are like, I can't do that, I don't know how people do that, whatever, XYZ. Honestly, I love to do it. I don't know, I don't even know how it feels to even sleep with underwear on anymore, just because I haven't done it in such a long time. Honestly, for me at this point, it's just so comfortable to even sleep with underwear on. But I feel like it's a great opportunity to just make sure, you know, she has some air throughout the night, and she's breathing, she's not all trapped up or whatever. Yeah, so, you know, maybe try it out if you haven't already. Try sleeping without some underwear. Maybe you can just sleep with like some big, like, baggy shorts, or like some pajama pants or something, but just no underwear, just because, you know, when you have like all them clothes on and stuff for like a long time, that can also contribute to odor, because you're sweating down there because you have extra clothing on, and then the moisture and things like that is going to contribute to an odor. So I would recommend, you know, sleeping without underwear, because it will give it like a good, you know, at least 8 hours to really just breathe throughout the night. So yeah, I recommend that. Give it a try. Okay, another tip is also maybe trying to keep your hair down there, keep it to maybe a minimum, because I know hair does trap a lot of dirt and bacteria, and if you aren't doing other things, you know, to maintain like a fresh cookie down there, hair can like trap the bacteria, and it can just start to grow, and that's how you can get infections and stuff like that if you aren't staying on top of your hygiene and stuff like that. So I recommend, you know, trying to shave maybe at least just once a week to keep your hair down to a minimum, depending on the rate of your hair growth. Try to keep your hair down to a minimum, because hair can contribute to an odor, as it does trap bacteria and sweat and all that other stuff. So yeah. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to say, you know, this is going to sound really cliche, whatever, a lot of people already know, but I'm going to say drink more water, y'all. Really, it is all about what you put into your body is what you're going to get out of it. If you drink a lot of soda, drink a lot of juice all the time, and you don't drink any water to kind of, you know, help flush all of that stuff out of your body, you cannot expect your body to, you know, have like a normal odor, because you're not putting healthy things in your body. So try to drink as much water as possible. I love drinking water. I try to drink at least 2 bottles of water a day, but, you know, start off drinking just 1 bottle a day, and then you can kind of ease your way up drinking more. But yeah, try to drink, you know, as much water as possible. It can help flush everything out down there, especially if you have like a yeast infection or any other infections or anything like that down there. Water can help, you know, flush the bacteria out and get things back to normal. Lastly, I'm going to say try taking a multivitamin, or cranberry pills also help to keep your vagina stable down there. Your pH balance helps, things like that. Cranberry juice is very, very good for balancing your pH balance. And if you don't like the taste of cranberry juice, I know a lot of people think that it tastes very bitter, you can actually purchase something called cranberry pills, and I will pop up a picture of them on the screen. You should be able to purchase them from your local drugstore. I know Walgreens sells them, Rite Aid sells them, CVS. So yeah, you can find cranberry pills mostly anywhere. I think Walmart even sells them too. So you can take a cranberry pill every day, and that should help as well with keeping your pH balance maintained and keeping you fresh down there. So that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to give me a like, comment down below any video requests you want in the near future. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.
Need you to put a rush up on it like August. Get a ticket for me, I got it, that's ballin'.